Hello, welcome into this mystery reading. I'm Molly, the Quantum Leap Queen. Thanks for joining me on this reading. These readings are a timeless resource for you to come utilize whenever you need some extra nourishment in your life. Trust that if you found this video, there's a message here for you. So I'm going to set the intention as always to give you the best messages that you need to hear today. And we're starting with some tarot. I'm reading from the Rainbow Tarot today. Let's take a look. Okay, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Fool. The Two of Cups and the Fool basically came out in the reverse, and then I have the Six of Wands. So off the bat, it's reminding me of a relationship that didn't work out. Where you really thought whoever you were with was like super fun, super spontaneous, or like at least like had this energy of like upliftment. You felt uplifted by this person in the beginning, but I think because it came out in the reverse, it's telling me actually this person wasn't that way at the end of the day. Like they have a certain persona where they're that way sometimes, but when they got comfortable with you, you got to see their true colors, and you recognize it's almost the opposite, where it's like they're not uplifting, they're actually like more pessimistic. That could be something that you're feeling and sensing at the moment. You coming out as the Six of Wands, it's kind of like I feel like you always choose the high road. Like you always choose the path that is most aligned with your soul. And that is honorable. And I think that you always choose the path with the best karma that way. There's something like that. So even if this person like did you dirty, was deceptive with you, you decided like, I'm not going to play the games that they're playing. So I think you were able to walk away from this with more honor and respect. Let me ask, what else? What else do we need to know if this is the topic? We have the Sun. Some of you definitely could have already had a family with this person or thought about, there was like topics of that. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I can see for sure that you just got blessed up or are getting blessed up after this relationship, because I'm hearing you had to go so deep within yourself that you had no choice but just to surrender to the darkness. And you found out so much about yourself going through a relationship like this. By the way, this could be any kind of relationship, like a parent or a child or a boss or anything, truly anything. But for a lot of people, it was likely romantic. But either way, you gained so many gifts going through this really tough dark night of the soul with this person. The Empress, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, come on, all major arcanas and all uplifting cards. And truly, what I'm hearing is it brought you back to your worth. Like, you thought you had solid worth, and then this person comes along, or maybe you grew up with this person or whatever. They really shattered your sense of self-worth. And so you had to rebuild that from the ground up. And now that's something that no one can take from you. That is something so ingrained in who you are. So that's something to be so grateful of as well, because you are so rooted within yourself now. You glow differently. You glow differently now. And it's like you're shining. You just naturally shine because of the work that you've done, and you're able to just, even though people have hurt you deeply, you're able to still love with an open heart, because you're not going to let them dictate how you live your life. So you've taken your power back. That's what I see. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I wouldn't be surprised if you've had a lot of fortunate events occurring, or you just get like more opportunities now, or you attract things differently now than you used to. So this is just an acknowledgement of all of the work that you have done, and it's because of the contrast of the relationship with that person. That's what I get. They awakened so much in you. You did with them as well, but every person will be different in as far as how they integrate what you awoke in them. What else? What else can I tell this group? I have the Page of Cups and the Three of Wands. It's telling me, especially if this was a romantic relationship, it's telling me this person dealt with it very differently than you. I think that this person jumped into when people jump from one relationship to the next, there's no judgment. It's just that is what happens when you're trying to emotionally feel better, essentially, right? You feel shit, so then you try to extract good feelings from other people. I don't see that's the path that you went down. I have the Three of Wands, and I feel like that's your energy, and you were just willing to go within because you knew that if you were to, I don't even think this felt authentic, but if you did go with someone else, let's say, have the emotional rebound, you knew that wouldn't work out in the long run anyway. I see you as a long-term thinker. Truly, you have at least, you have a lot of grounding within you to make these decisions based on what is the best for me long term, not what is the easiest right now. You're good at delayed gratification when it comes to these things, truly, because you know that's the most important for your heart and your soul. So, and then, so that's what I'm seeing. The Page of Cups definitely could have been a quick decision from someone else to move on. And I think, honestly, their quick decision to move on helped you to cut the cord then, because you recognized, okay, for sure, we are not on the same page here. We are not on the same page here. Pun intended. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. And this person does they extract the surface level emotions or relationships from people because they don't want to go deep within themselves. Because it's work, right? It's freaking work to go deep within yourself and to look at all of your childhood trauma and just everything that is heavy, all the baggage you carry with you. But it is so crucial to do that as a person so that you can get lighter within yourself, so then you can connect with people at a more authentic heart-to-heart level. And that is not quite where this person is coming from. I get this person is an extractor or a taker. They're not super giving in their lives because they don't even know how to give to themselves. They only know how to take from what other people are willing to give them. And it's kind of sad at the end of the day, but it's their choice. They're choosing not to do their work. They're choosing not to. And that's not your journey, just as your journey is not their journey. There's a nice separation here of the energies, but a lot of beautiful lessons learned. So let me ask if there's anything else from the tarot we should know before we move on to some oracle messages. The Ace of Cups. The love was real. I don't want to discredit the love. You showed this person and they showed you how deep love can go. And I know that you both felt the potential. The saddest thing was it never got to be fully discovered or fully experienced with one another. You could feel the depth that each of you had, but it wasn't able to be completed and manifested into reality. And that is the most, I think honestly that's the part you're grieving most, is what was left on the table. So I have to say that too. The High Priestess coming out though, top of the deck with death. That helped you awaken so much your intuition and your ability to really see beneath the surface. That's the High Priestess energy. It's what's going on energetically underneath the physical. That is what you are embodying, and that's what you can read. And it heightened after such a crucial soul-crushing experience. that's what truly brought you more into your depth. Okay. So, let's move on now. Let's pull from some oracle messages. I'm going to pull from the Moonology. Let's start with the Moonology deck. See what messages from the moon are here. Oh, we got 2 messages. We have You Are Enough, full moon in Virgo, and we have Your Dreams Need a Practical Plan with full moon in Taurus. Okay, and both of these are earth signs, by the way. Both of them feminine and both of them full moons. So you could be feeling like a real dedication to like nurturing you and your life right now. As you are building, it is crucial that you have both of these. It's like that real solid sense of self-worth through what you've been through, where you don't need to perform for anyone or anything. You don't need to prove yourself. You are simply in your own world, on your own path. You are the path. You've become the path. There is never anything wrong. It's all just your experience. So there's that deep, profound sense of self-worth, along with your dreams needing a practical plan. I think you are getting better as well at creating structure in your life, because sometimes when we're so tapped into the energy, we can sometimes lack the structure needed to actually build what we have been energetically creating. But I do see that the combination of these things is going to yield great results for you. So this could be confirmation or clarity for you on just how far you've come, and as well like what you're stepping into. So both of those things will help tremendously. I also have don't let your past hold you back with the South node. So if you have any lingering self-doubt or self-worth issues from this past relationship, I highly suggest using tools to help you release those. And I think that this group definitely is a group of people that work on themselves consistently. So it's just a reminder for you to step into anything that can help you release more. Journaling, meditations, specifically having like a psychic coach. I myself have a psychic coach, or I've been calling her my spiritual advisor. She's like 80 some years old, and she is so wise, and I've been with her for years. And I talk to her like quarterly, and she just helps me so much. And it's so crucial for you to have someone that can be a mirror to you at times. So do what you need to do to get the help that you need to help release anything that is still lingering, because ultimately that is in your control as well. Okay. So good reminders there from the moon. Let's move on. I'm going to pull from I Create My Reality. What is the best message for this group? Oh, we got another 2 cards out. I am open to receive. Nice. It says, I am open. I am open to accepting new ideas, new people, new situations. That openness will enhance my overall joy and happiness. I am open to receiving all the love there is. I am open to healing and to becoming the best me I can. I am open to serving. I am open to helping. I am open to creating. I am open. Okay. So that's nice. Right on with all the energy. And this next one says, I can attract anything I desire. What I desire, which is aligned with my spirit, is already here. I can attract anything I desire into my life. Abundance is a state of mind. It already exists. The experience I desire and all that I want to attract into my life are not in some far off distant land. Instead, all that I want is already here for me. Life is magnificent, exceptional, and miraculous. I just have to reach out and grasp it. So remembering that the power truly is in your hands. I think that's something you need to hear too, because this relationship we've been talking about is about, they made you feel powerless because they themselves feel powerless, and misery loves company. Right? So you're really reclaiming your sense of sovereignty and your sense of power through this, and you will be doing that, especially creating something. I just see you as a very creative and open individual as well, and you're powerful. And so really take into account like how powerful you are and how much you have to give. And I think you're going to create like some really monumental things in this life. I'm getting that too. Like you're a big ideas kind of person as well. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. So that's like a lethal combination to create a miraculous life, truly. So that's it from that deck. I'm going to throw some Astro dice for you next, and then we'll get into the Astro deck. So what astrologically does this group need to know about their situation? Ooh, okay, so holy moly, I have Jupiter in Cancer, which is the sign that it's exalted in. It gets extra energy and boost in Cancer. And then it's in the 10th house of career, of how you're seen in the world. That's super powerful. Speaking of what I was just saying, like, holy, you have so much to give. Like, I don't even know if you realize, like, how much energy you actually have, and, like, a drive to actually create something spectacular that is also, I'm going to say, like, world-changing. You know, I think you're really like on the mission to like help other people. Or Jupiter is like Sagittarius energy, and it's like the expansive self, like the higher knowledge self. Like you're going to bring in that energy where it's received, because Cancer is it's the heart, it's the mother, it's water. And you're going to feel like, I don't know, like it's almost like you're bringing like the big picture energy into something that is integratable into our souls. There's something like that. And in the 10th house, so this is literally your career, your work, how you're seen in the public eye. That's what the energy is saying. So let's pull from this Astro deck, and we'll get further information. Thank you. I have oh, this is Capricorn. Yeah, Venus and Capricorn with convention. For some reason, I'm getting with this card, just really interesting. Like, this is you right now, and this is all the ideas that you have, and eventually it's going to manifest into something amazing. Because again, we have the 10. We just had the 10 come out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the 10th house, but also 10th house is Capricorn energy, and it's work. Like, Capricorn can work, and plus it's a Venus, so it's like your heart is in this work. And like, this picture it looks like a baby, so it's reminding me of like right now you're in the infant stage of like the creation, and your ideas, like they're just kind of swirling all around you right now. But literally, like, from all of this, you're gonna make something, you're gonna manifest something into reality that is solid. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I guess that's just confirmation for you on your path to know you are in the infancy stages of it, but it's literally being built as we speak. Okay, lastly, for this group, I am going to pull from the Rainbow Brain Skull deck. So let's get a final message. What can we send this group off with? What do they need to know? Thank you. Wow, we've been getting like 2 cards nearly consistently. Here's another 2. Show up. Show up. Being out of ideas is just another idea. That's so good. And that's literally exactly where you're at. Like, you gotta just show up on your ideas, which I have no doubt that you are doing, or will do as you release any remaining insecurities. But essentially, it's just you're showing up on your ideas, and who cares? Who cares, like, what happens to them or with them, what the outcome is? That doesn't matter as much as actually just showing up and honoring what you're feeling and sensing to do. That's an honoring and a trust in your intuition and in, therefore, life itself. Like, you really are choosing a higher path when you just show up, even if you don't have all the answers, even if you don't know exactly what to do. Being out of ideas is just another idea. You got to see everything as pure potential and limitless possibilities. And just doing something will awaken you to something else. So you're never stuck. And I definitely think that's a beautiful reminder to just show up. Show up. I'm curious what each of these say. There's just a little message here with these. 29. Show up. You seem acutely aware of the good in the cosmos. Demonstrate what you know and share what you've learned. Many people will benefit from hearing it. Truly. And I do think many people, that's an emphasis on all of the Capricorn 10th house energy we were getting to. Like, you're gonna be influencing people in some way, shape, or form, helping people in some way. That's what I get deeply too with this group. 68. Being out of ideas is just another idea. The universe is made of pure creativity forever. There is nothing wrong with needing a break, but the thought of running out of creativity is the definition of absurd. You are made of pure creativity. Truly, that is the energy of everything. It's everything. Life is pure creation. That is God. God is creation. God is everything. But then also it's nothing at the same time. So if you can live with the fact that it's both, like from nothing becomes everything, from everything becomes nothing, like the infinity sign is just like always occurring. You'll never run out of ideas. So showing up, taking breaks, of course, when you need to, but consistently acting, even if you don't feel the best that day, even if you think it's a crap idea, you just get it out there anyway. You just do the thing, because then that truly helps to get more of that creative flow. You'll be getting more ideas from simply showing up for yourself and showing up for, it's not even just yourself, like you're showing up for, I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, yes, you're just showing up for yourself, but what you're doing is heavily impacting others. Where did I, oh, right here, yeah. So that includes your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it brought you nourishment and clarity for exactly where you're at in your life. Come on back whenever you need more nourishment and clarity. These readings are a timeless resource for you to utilize. You can like, subscribe, and there's also a link down below for all of the decks and to work with me as well. So that's it. We'll see you guys on the next reading. Okay. Peace, love, blessings. Bye.